We have two things to celebrate tonight. 30 years ago, Patricia and I, with some trepidation, I will admit, opened one small store, Stewart's Quality Home Goods. Now, shortly after we opened that little store, the most precious gift of our lives came along, a little baby girl. And that little girl grew into an accomplished and talented young lady, who today is not only my beautiful daughter, but also my brilliant head of marketing. All of which brings me to the second, but not the second most, reason for our celebrations tonight. The engagement of my irreplaceable daughter, Vanessa, to Stephen. For the last 4 years, Stephen has worked tirelessly with us to realize our dream of expanding the business. I suppose no father believes there is any man in the world who is worthy of his daughter. But I say with all my heart, I can't think of anyone I would rather welcome into our family than Stephen Rocket. To Stephen and Vanessa, the continuation of the Stewart dynasty. Stephen and Vanessa.
Stephen and Vanessa. Delivery for the Stewart dynasty. I designed it myself.
You did? Mm-hmm. What is it? Oh. Oh. It's so you.
I wanted you to feel like a Bond girl on your honeymoon. As your maid of honor. Do I actually qualify as a maid?
As in maiden? No.
Then again, you are wearing white, which is incredibly accurate. As your maid of honor, yeah. I do feel it is my duty to remind you that you don't have to go through with this.
Your point?
Vanessa, when you're marrying a man, you're supposed to love him truly, madly, and very deeply.
There you are.
Hi. What a party, huh? I can hardly wait for the karaoke.
Me, and Vanessa, yeah, pow. Oh, honey, I almost forgot. Billy Babcock from Smith Barney is a 5 handicap, and his wife is 11. They want to play on Sunday.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. What's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's funny. But golf with a broker.
I'm happy.
Darling, first thing in the morning, we have to decide what to do about the caterers. And we've got to get you in for a final fitting.
Between the company going public and my wedding, I'm going to have an aneurysm.
Hey, at least you get to go to Venice. That is so cool. I'm so jealous.
Venice isn't going to work out this year. I need you here for the presentation to the investors.
Well, yeah, but if I don't go to Venice, we won't have stock for the holidays.
Someone else can go.
Well, I always do the buying trip to Venice.
That's a luxury you may have to sacrifice.
Luxury? Wait a minute. These are the items that make our store unique.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
You know what? I'm not asking for the keys to the car here. No, and while we're at it, I don't like the direction that you're taking the company. Have you forgotten what we stand for?
I don't need anyone reminding me what Stewart stands for. I built this company from the ground up for you. I need you here. Now, what's it going to be?
Wait a minute. Scusi, stop. No. Perché vaporetto? No, stop.
Scusi?
Vaporetto. Perché? Stop. Stop. No?
Mi dispiace, signorina.
Huh?
That's a different line.
What?
We stop ahead of the next platform. San Samuel. Next stop.
Oh. Thanks.
First time here?
No, I come here for business.
That's lucky. Whenever I'm burned out, I always try and get a few days here. What do?
I'm a buyer for a store.
Sorry, am I being nosy? Occupational hazard. I'm reporter. Bill Fitzgerald.
Vanessa. Hi.
How long are you here?
A few days.
Will you have time to see the city?
No, I'm going to be working the entire time.
Maybe we could have dinner one night.
I'm really very busy.
Too busy for dinner?
Well, yeah, my schedule's unpredictable, you know?
Is it?
Yeah.
So's mine. I like unpredictability. Keeps things from getting dull and predictable.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Oh, this is my stop. It's nice meeting you.
You want me to go? I can tell.
No, it's just that I'm traveling alone, and actually, I prefer it that way.
Don't you think that's the best part of traveling alone, is meeting new people?
Look, I'm jet-lagged, and I'd like to get to my hotel.
Okay, I can take a hint. Although it's actually more of a bold statement that you'd like me to go.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello? I know what you're thinking. Here's that annoying man again.
Not exactly.
But close. I'm sorry for being obnoxious yesterday. The truth is, I'm only here for a few days. I didn't want to be alone. And I always say the wrong thing.
Apology accepted.
May I join you?
Okay.
So? You getting a lot of work done?
Yes, actually, I am.
Is this something for your store? May I see?
Yes.
Oh, these are beautiful. Especially this. What made you buy it?
I always like to have one item that's out of the ordinary. You know, give people the range of the expected, but then the exception.
They have a way of being very endearing, the unique items.
How's that?
Maybe we feel they're being themselves.
Yeah, they're the underdogs. We pull for them because it's a tough job to be yourself.
Is it tough for you to be yourself?
No.
It's not tough for me. Though I suspect it's tough on others to put up with. So what are you doing for dinner?
I'm not sure.
I was going to go to a great little restaurant right near here. Will you join me?
Okay. I like well-made, well-designed objects. They're beauty. And I love what it means to our customers. Like last year I was here and I got these vases, beautiful vases. They had these great clean lines and these wonderful pastel stripes and these circles that just seem to float. Ah, such personality. And whenever I look at them, I'm comforted.
Is that what you're looking for? Comfort?
I want to give my customers something that when they get home, no matter what kind of day they've had, they can look at something beautiful and be comforted, yeah. Like my friend Mimi, she's got this piece of Steuben glass. Her mother gave her. Now, it's not her style, she'd never buy it. But there it is, sitting on her piano, a symbol of her mother. A connection.
You love what you do.
Yeah. But when it comes to finances and competitive pricing...
Not for you.
Not for me. Good thing you know where you're going, because I'm completely turned around here.
What about giving up a job? Doing something else?
Oh, well, it's my family's business. It's kind of like being in the mob, you know, once you're a member.
You seem far too creative to be stuck in an office.
Yeah? I did study art in college. That's actually my real love.
Art is such a primal thing. I remember when my father died. My mother started to paint. If it hadn't been for that, I don't know what would have happened to her. Saved her life.
She's still painting?
She struggled for years. Now she actually makes a living at it.
Oh, I don't think I could do that. Sacrifice.
Life is too short to settle.
What about you? What kind of reporting do you do?
Foreign conflicts. I just got back from Kosovo. 3 days off, and then back I go.
I'd be scared to death. I can barely watch the evening news.
I am scared to death, which doesn't mean I don't love it. I do.
Like I said, good thing you know where you're going.
That would be a good thing.
You do know where you're going.
Maybe. Maybe not. My instinct says right. What do you think? Right or left?
You're the one who's been to the restaurant, not me.
It doesn't mean you can't have an opinion. You do seem to have opinions.
Oh, what does that mean?
Some of my best friends are stubborn and willful.
Is that a compliment?
Of a sort. Well, Missy. We can't stand here all day. Which way? Right or left?
Left.
Left, then.
I think I recognize that gondolier. Didn't we cross this square before?
I thought you were so sure of yourself. Don't you trust your instincts?
Oh, it's not my instincts I'm concerned about.
And you doubted me.
I did.
Giorgio.
Hello.
Come stai?
Nice to see you again. Hello, how's it going? All right.
Do you? You don't mind if I, It's delicious.
You're eating all my food.
This is Italy. It's full of food.
You don't take no for an answer, do you?
An occupational hazard.
I feel sorry for people who get in your way.
I'm very charming to everyone I bulldoze.
What's the biggest no you didn't take for an answer?
The biggest no? That would have been Somalia, 1991.
What was going on then?
Clan wars. I was there with Francis, my cameraman. Unfortunately, one of the local warlords had it in for journalists. Some of his henchmen came in the middle of the night, dragged us out of bed, and threw us in jail.
What for?
Espionage. Not that he needed a reason to shoot you. While we were in prison, we heard how extensive the killings were. Entire villages were being wiped out.
So what happened?
A few days later, they let us go, gave us an escort to the border. We headed north. Then, when our escort was gone, we swung around and went back in. We were the first ones to find the mass graves.
I never could have gone back.
You don't know what you'd do. I didn't know how not to go back. I only knew that if I didn't, more people were going to die.
It must be really hard for the people that are close to you, knowing what could happen to you.
I'm worried most about my little girl. I chose this job before I was a dad.
You have a little girl?
Helena.
She's beautiful. How long have you been married?
My wife died 8 years ago.
Helena stays with my mother while I'm working. I try to see her as much as I can.
How about you? That's a very conspicuous-looking diamond ring on your finger.
Yes, well, I'm engaged.
Who's the lucky guy?
His name is Stephen. He's the chief financial officer for our store.
Is he the guy for you?
Well, I believe he is. Yes.
Then he must be.
Oh, thank you for dinner. I had a lovely time, actually.
You're not going to turn him down. It's dusk. It's magic hour.
Oh, no, I have a huge day tomorrow.
Oh, come on. You can't waste a night in Venice just sleeping.
Well, I have to get up at the crack of dawn.
Oh, come on. The city's waiting for you. Let's walk to Zatera. Or take the water taxi to San Giorgio. Have you ever seen the sunrise from Piazza San Marco?
I have to be at the Fenice glass factory in Murano first thing in the morning.
I can't tempt you.
You can. I'm still going straight to bed.
I'd love to see a glass factory. I've always been interested in blowing glass. May I join you?
I have to look at a lot of items, negotiate prices.
You wouldn't be effective.
I'm afraid not. So, thanks for dinner. Bye.
Buonasera.
Buonasera. I can't do this.
And you?
Oh, Bambini?
Oh, well.
Oh, good. Oh, look. Oh, 14th century.
Yes. Do you like?
Beautiful, yes.
The maestro is starting another one. Come with me.
Sounds like something I'd like to see.
Vanessa Stewart, and this is Bill...
Fitzgerald.
Yes, he's a reporter. He wanted a tour of the factory.
A friend of mine's an editor with National Geographic, so I thought I'd turn my holiday into an article.
But you two know one another?
Yes.
Un momento.
I always wanted to see a glass factory ever since I was a little boy.
You're following me.
Do you like it?
You know, Italy's the one place where I can be myself, and I prefer not to be stalked. Thank you very much.
You can't be yourself at home.
No. But yes. I mean, it's not that I can't.
You don't?
Well, it's just I have roles to play, and I can't let people down.
By being yourself. So you're slightly phony Vanessa Stewart at home. Vanessa with a spin.
No, I am not phony. No, it's just me.
Performing a role?
Will you stop answering for me?
Sorry.
You're making this much worse than it is. I do not have a problem. There is no problem.
You know, one person you can be yourself with.
One.
I hope it's your fiancé.
Gloves because he's got to feel the curves.
It's got a great touch.
Yeah. He's making an hourglass.
changes. That's what I love about glasswork. It just evolves.
This is a present from my maestro.
Oh.
Do you like it?
See, very much. Look at that.
That's perfect. You know what this proves? Honesty is the best policy. If I hadn't admitted I was a jerk, you would never have had dinner with me.
Well, maybe the best policy would be not to be a jerk in the first place.
Oh, you see, that's why you're wrong. If I hadn't been a jerk, I couldn't have apologized for it. And you wouldn't have been disarmed.
You know, it just doesn't seem right somehow.
Truth is, I'm just a lucky guy.
How so?
To be in the most romantic place in the universe. And to meet you.
Hello? Stephen. Yeah, things are great. How are you? How's Dad? Is he still angry? Yeah, things are going well. Finding lots of great things. Oh, the engravers? Already? Well, you decide. You decide. Buff is fine. Yeah. Listen, you know what? Stephen, I really have to go because, I'm due at a designer's and, the maid is here and she'd really like to change the sheets. Okay? All right.
Yes, yes, see you soon. Me too. Bye. What the hell do you think you're doing? That was my fiancé.
How is Stephen?
You know what? Just because you rock my world does not give you the right to screw up my life.
He didn't know what was going on.
No thanks to you. You know, what? You thought that was funny?
I thought we had an incredible time together. At least I did.
You know what? I'm not supposed to be having incredible nights with other men.
Where are you going? Vanessa! Wait! Vanessa! Vanessa! Wait! Vanessa!
Leave me alone.
Life's not like that.
Like what?
Life's not what's supposed to happen. If life is anything, it's just today. It's not the plans we make for ourselves and what we expect to happen. It's now. It's us.
You may see the world that way, but I don't.
I'm sorry I hurt you. Spend the weekend with me.
I can't. I can't. I feel so guilty.
When was the last time you laughed like last night?
Do you really think I could be an artist?
Definitely.
What makes you think so?
You're creative. You're smart. You have the discipline to succeed at work you don't like. You can certainly succeed at work you love.
That's what my friend Mimi says. She's the only one, though.
Hey, how about me?
Okay. You're the only other one.
It's nice when you have people who believe in you. But you're the only person who knows what's right for you.
doing?
Washing you.
Are you sure you don't want me to go with you to the train station?
No. Let's say goodbye here, huh?
Let's not say goodbye. When can I see you again?
You can't.
Why?
Because I have obligations. You know that.
I'm only saying we should stay in touch.
This was amazing. We don't really know each other.
I think I know you. And you know me.
If we make more of this, we'll ruin it.
Give me your number.
If you call me, I want to see you, and I can't.
Don't fool me one little bit. No? Well, you told me about the Dorsaduro, the Vaporetto, the amazing furnaces in Murano, but you don't fool me.
Well, I'm not trying to keep anything from you. I just didn't want you to crash the car.
You met someone.
You met someone! Yes!
What happened? Who is he?
His name is Bill Fitzgerald, and he's a television reporter.
Television reporter? Well, have I seen him? Is he on TV?
Oh, yes, he's a television reporter. He's Irish.
The accent guy with those lips and those blue eyes? Oh, my God. You have had some major activity. You have to tell me every detail.
It was the most wonderful, exciting, romantic 4 days of my life.
He was unbelievable in bed, right?
Mimi!
Tell me everything.
Well... Who is it?
Hey.
Wait. When are you gonna see Blue Eyes again?
Never.
What do you mean, never?
Look, I have a whole life here planned with Stephen, a real life. And what I had in Italy wasn't real. I don't even know him.
You could get to know him.
Well, I didn't give him my number, and I didn't get his.
No, wait, Vanessa, wait! Vanessa! Wait. Compare and contrast.
Hey, I missed you.
Yeah, I missed you. Hi.
Hi. Sorry I got tied up on that. And you don't mind that. I just
No problem.
all that stuff.
No problem. You know, I'm gonna leave you lovebirds alone.
Okay.
Compare and contrast.
Bye.
Bye.
No, take care now. See ya. Compare and contrast.
It's a problem Mimi's having.
Wow. How was your flight?
Not bad.
Listen, I picked up your suit from the dry cleaners. Oh. And I also got your accounts file over, which you left behind at the office. Taking a little vacation from collections, were you? Huh? Combining a little pleasure with business? Oh, and I figured you were tired, so I picked up some wheat crab from Chandora you love so dearly. Oh, speaking of things you love so dearly, remember that townhouse in Riverdale? Well, it's for rent, and I took a peek, and it's in our ballpark now.
Really?
Yeah, we can look at it tomorrow night.
Do you ever feel trapped, by all these plans? Like everything is so set?
Why should I? I am marrying the girl of my dreams. Too good for me, really.
No.
Smart, gorgeous, sexy, and best of all, true blue. I mean, our careers are taking off. Everything is in line. And we can start a family.
Why don't we just elope?
Oh, no, honey, we can't. After 9 months of wedding plans, our parents will kill us. Listen, you're just probably jet-lagged, all right? Why don't you come lay down on the couch, and I'll fix you some of that meat crab.
Customers come to us expecting the extraordinary, and they're willing to pay for it. Why are we throwing all of that out just because we're expanding?
We can't talk about this if you insist on getting emotional.
Emotional? It's not emotional just because I care.
We can't go public until we meet our new fiscal goals.
If we go public and destroy everything we stand for, then we're not being true to ourselves or the customers.
We are in business to make money. That's the bottom line.
She is. It's for you.
Hello?
Hello? Vanessa? Don't hang up, please.
Okay.
I know you didn't want me to call, but I tracked down your number because I had to speak to you.
Certainly. Could you hold for just a moment? This is going to be a while. I'll just take it in my office.
Now, take it here. I gotta see this on a computer.
Can you talk?
Yes. No. This is crazy.
Vanessa, listen. I'm in the Balkans. I'll be in Dublin over the weekend. I know it's asking a lot, but I have to see you. I'm sending you a plane ticket.
My life is falling apart. All I can think about is Venice. I can't fly to Dublin.
I know it's insane, and you're engaged, and you're 3,000 miles away. I've said the same to myself every hour over the past 3 days. Until I found myself sitting here with your phone number in my hand. And now I've gotten up the courage to call you and ask you to do this crazy thing. And of course, you'll probably say no. But please, please, Vanessa, don't say no.
I can't come see you.
When you said goodbye, you said nothing like this had ever happened to you before. How can you say no? I'm due in an hour before you. If I get delayed, there's a key under the mat. Come to Dublin.
Hey. Oh.
Hey.
These are beautiful.
Yeah, I thought so too when I ran into the delivery boy on the stairs.
Whoa.
Yeah. Fun. Hey, who are they from?
They're from Mimi.
Thought you might want to unwind a little high plains drifter, especially after the day you had. Why is Mimi sending you flowers?
Her sister, the one in Miami, is really ill, and I told Mimi that I'd go with her over the weekend, so I guess she's grateful.
It's terrible. It's cancer?
Yes. No. Well, I don't think they really know. Female thing.
When are you leaving?
Tonight. Actually, a couple hours.
But honey, you just got here.
I know. It's just that her sister's having an operation first thing in the morning, and well, Mimi's a wreck.
All right. Seen this before anyway. All right. Okay. Travel safe.
Thanks. Talk to you later.
All right. Say have a good time, but, you know, probably a bad thing under circumstances. Try it out.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Thank you. Sorry.
Bye.
Bye.
made it.
I was worried.
We were delayed on the ground for 2 hours. I'm sorry. How was your flight?
Fine. Except for the part where I wanted to get off midair because this is the craziest thing I've ever done.
Don't think you can blame the airline for that. That's my wife and our daughter, Helena.
Must have been horrible to lose her.
It was.
How'd you cope?
I'm not religious, but my wife had a strong belief in God. She told me that after she was gone, she'd be in heaven. Because heaven is other people holding you in their hearts. Now I believe that's true. All the way here, I was afraid. I thought you'd changed your mind at the last moment.
I almost did a dozen times. But every time I tried to turn around, I just couldn't.
Did you have to lie to him?
Yes.
Why are you with him?
Ironically, because I can trust him.
Sounds like there once was someone whom you couldn't.
When I was 12, my father almost left my mother for another woman.
That must have been rough.
I hated my father for lying. I guess I decided right then and there that I would never depend on a man for anything.
Are they still together?
Yeah. My mother says they're trying to make it work. She doesn't trust him. I think that's why she went back into the business. She'd stayed home, you know, to be a mom. But the minute that affair happened, she was back at the office every day. I don't want that to be me.
I have to go to the country to meet my daughter tomorrow. I might be rushing things, but I want you to come.
To meet your mother?
And my daughter. We are friends, aren't we?
And she's inviting me, but she's not inviting Becca because they had a big fight.
What was the fight about?
Becca told Barry O'Brien that Sheena likes him. Sheena punched Becca in the loo.
Well, I don't remember antics like that when you were away at school. Or did you leave out those bits in your letters home?
You went to boarding school?
In England. Don't blame my parents. I made up my own mind when I was 9 years old. The beginning of my wanderlust, I suppose.
9.
We were very impressed with his independence.
I got an excellent classical education and a healthy resentment of authority.
When Bill's father died, we could no longer afford boarding school.
That was the excuse. I've always suspected Mother wanted my company.
And would I need an excuse to have my own son here at home with me? I had to find some way to put food on the table.
Granny is a great painter.
Vanessa's an artist.
Are you?
Well, I sculpt. And I studied art in college, but now I'm a buyer for my family store.
Do you want to see the report I did for school? It has lots of drawings.
Oh, yes, I'd love to.
After dessert.
That's such a pretty ring. There's diamonds.
Yes, actually. Yeah, it is.
It's lovely.
Thank you.
Will we have some dessert?
I'm going to get my report.
Here we have absolutely not. Bill and I will do the kitchen duties. You're a guest, my dear. How long have you known this Vanessa person?
This Vanessa person? You make it sound like she's one of the long line of Vanessa persons. I've known her long enough.
Long enough to introduce her to Helena?
Mother, how many women friends have I brought back to meet Helena?
None.
The defense rests.
And would that be an engagement ring on the Miss Vanessa person's finger?
You can lower your eyebrow. With little luck, the next time you meet her, she won't be wearing it. Hello? Yeah? Yeah?
I like doing the report on bees because they have such an interesting hierarchy and they're easy to draw.
Well, you have a real gift for drawing. Did you know that?
Yes, thank you. Those are great beads.
Do you want to try them on?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it?
These are really cool. Are you my dad's girlfriend?
The network called. Day after tomorrow, I have to go back to the Balkans.
You do?
Aww.
Hey. Hey, little missy. We shall have a whole 2 days together. There's plenty of time. Hi. I hope it wasn't too much meeting my mother and Helena all in the one day.
No. I like them.
They like you.
I don't know about your mother.
She takes a bit of time to warm to people.
Did you get your interview with the KLA leader?
I did. I'll be gone about a week.
I couldn't feel this way about you if I loved Stephen. I can't keep lying to him. I love you. What a beautiful place to grow up.
It was. I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could go instead of me.
And you could go to the Balkans for me.
Let's see. Telling Stephen I'm not getting married or a devastating war. I think I'd take the war.
It's not going to be like this for us. I promise.
Like what?
I'm going to be there when you need me. I was just starting my career when I got married. I was always on assignment, thinking that next year I'd be more established. Next year we'd have more time together. Next Christmas I'd be home. Next birthday. And then Claire was diagnosed with lymphoma. And there was no next year. I ran from it for years, working all the time, having flings, never getting involved. Until now. My assignment is over in a week. Let's meet in Venice.
In Venice?
I don't want to waste any more time.
How's Mimi's sister?
Better.
Oh, that's good. I am up to my neck in next year's budget. Do you mind giving me a hand after dinner?
I need to talk to you.
Shoot.
Do you remember how I said I felt trapped by all the wedding plans?
Fee, we've been through this before. I mean, it's a great time to get married.
I want to call off the wedding.
Honey, I know it's scary and it's a big step, but I'm going to be there for you.
I'm not scared.
No, a lot of people get rattled before the wedding.
No, I'm not rattled.
Well, you know, they do.
No, I need you to listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening.
There's no point in not doing what you want to do in life.
Okay, fine. I agree.
And we made these plans, and they were really wonderful plans at the time. But I've changed, and the plans just aren't right.
What are you saying?
I want to call off the wedding, Stephen, because I don't love you the way I should.
What do you mean the way you should?
I'm not happy.
What's going on with you?
I don't expect you to understand.
No, you know, I don't understand. I mean, you don't even sound like yourself.
Maybe not, but this is me.
You really want to do this? Back out a month before the wedding. I mean, what about our parents? I mean, we've invested 4 years in this relationship.
I'm sorry.
You know, it's all fine to think about yourself, Vanessa. But what about other people? What about me, for God's sakes? What about me?
Boasts a massive. It's perfectly all right, I'm sure it is.
I came to ask for a favor. I'd like some time off.
When?
Right away.
We have to finish the budget. Then there's the fall advertising campaign. You can't have time off now.
Stephen and I broke up.
What happened?
I met someone.
What?
When?
In Venice.
Venice? But you were in Venice for 4 days.
Days?
Well, you know what? It wouldn't have happened if things had been right between Stephen and me.
You made a commitment to that man.
Well, that's a funny thing coming from you.
Vanessa. Rather a poor choice of argument, Charles.
What's happening?
We got the interview with Janice Wheaton, leader of the KLA holdout faction. We'll see him tomorrow. A local guy, Harry's going to take us.
Great. Who are you calling?
None of your business.
Ah, must be the woman.
What woman?
The woman you're so obsessed with that you're hardly yourself.
Ever notice you have a theory about everything? Why is that?
Hello?
It's me.
Where are you?
Beautiful downtown Pristina.
I broke up with Stephen.
Hang on. Are you all right?
Yeah. I wish you were here.
I'd make you feel better.
Bet you would.
I'll be in Venice the day after tomorrow. Can you meet me?
Yes.
Let's get lost together. I know a great little restaurant.
Okay.
I love you.
reporters.
Stop the camera!
Don't give it to him.
Stop the camera!
Keep rolling.
Keep rolling! Stop!
Our Jeep is blocked by 2 cars carrying 4 guys with AK-47s. We thought they were our contacts, members of the Liberation Front. Bill approached them. They wanted money, he gave money, and they just gunned him down. Cold blood. I got it all on camera.
Don't give him the camera.
Stop the camera!
Keep rolling.
Priscilla? It's Vanessa.
Who?
Vanessa Stewart.
Yes, Miss Stewart.
Listen, I just saw on TV, I can't believe he's...
Well, he's presumed dead. Of course, they're not sure. They haven't been able to find him. I'm just hoping.
Where is he?
Well, they're being very vague. Of course, perhaps they don't know anything. His network is going to fly me to the place where he was last seen.
Oh, I'm going with you. I'm going with you. Is that all right?
As you wish.
Заткнись, бля! Нет, ты не будешь, тихо, убью!
Mrs. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
And,
Vanessa Stewart, my son's friend.
Miss Stewart. I'm Jim O'Connor, Senior Director of Security for the network. Mrs. Fitzgerald, let me take the time to say how sorry I am for what you're going through.
Do you have any idea where my son is?
Bill was shot in a rural area of the military zone, about 70 miles from here. Now, we searched the area, but we couldn't find him. However, every effort is being made.
Where could he be?
It's possible he's being held for ransom. Now, if that's the case, then the people who are holding him have every reason to keep him alive.
Well, what are you doing to find him?
We're mounting an extensive search, using undercover operatives.
What kind of operatives would that be?
Experts who've been in the field for years, and local contacts.
When will we know if he's being held for ransom?
It could be some time before a ransom demand is made. Weeks, possibly months.
Do you believe he's still alive?
Honestly, I don't know.
Ah!
could be months.
Well, you don't have to stay here, my dear. You must have something else to go back to. A job, family.
My parents are worried, but this is my life now. Before I met Bill, I thought I had everything. A wonderful job, an engagement, the American dream.
We do the best with the hand we're dealt, don't we?
Bill made me see that I could do the things that I wanted to do.
You really love my son, don't you?
I do.
You know, my husband died, and then Claire. My daughter-in-law. I don't get close to people very easily. I spoke to Helena this morning.
How's she?
Oh, she's, well, missing me, and she loves my sister, but you know, I worry about leaving her for so long.
Well, if you need to see her, I'll be here.
No, I am not going back without my son.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Hello? This is she. They've got a ransom note for Bill.
Stasera. Skål.
Хато трупи зовда. Біга.
Det är så Putin.
Idiote, може нас припозати у Біга?
Und kommt die um!
Сторони у Біга.
Stabilo!
Сторони!
Stabilo!
Stabilo! $1 million!
I'm afraid I have bad news. The ransom didn't take place.
What happened?
Our operative went to the drop, but no one turned up. There's more. Bill's wallet and ring were found.
Where?
In a bombed-out church quite close to the ransom spot. On a body that was burnt beyond recognition. We hope to have the body analyzed, but we believe it was Bill.
But are you sure?
If I said otherwise, I'd be raising false hope. Baby, I'm so sorry. You don't know how good it feels to see you and to know you're all right.
Charles, could you get her a glass of water? Oh. Bill's mother wants me to come to her home in Ireland. We're
trying to get Bill's body back. And I want to be with her. Okay?
Vanessa, whatever you decide, your mother and I understand the decisions you made. We're behind you. We love you.
What are you doing here? I've been looking all over for you.
Sorry.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask Mammy something. Daddy told me to come here and she'd speak to me. I wanted to ask Mammy where Daddy is. I want to know where Daddy is.
Oh, darling. Listen to me. Daddy's with Mammy now.
He's dead.
Oh, darling.
No. No.
Gets cold there. And you know it rains like every other minute. So I brought you all those big, bulky sweaters my mom sends me that I never wear.
I'm never gonna wear all those sweaters.
Well, you say that now. You know, I can't really imagine you living on a farm, getting up at dawn, milking the sheep.
You don't milk sheep.
Oh, really? One weekend on a farm, you're an expert?
It's not a farm, it's a farmhouse.
Herding them, sorting them out, getting them to roll their wool into those neat little balls.
There are no sheep.
The mohair's in one corner, polyester's in the other.
You're just trying to get me to laugh.
Explaining to them their quotas. Faster, faster, or your lamb jobs.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too.
There's a pond up ahead, and a waterfall, and some rooms.
Oh, you must love exploring here, Helena.
It's my favorite place. It was Daddy's favorite place, too. That man looks like Daddy. I miss him.
Me too.
What are you doing up at this hour?
I couldn't sleep, you know. Nightmares. I saw that your light was on. You know.
I have them too. I spoke to Jim O'Connor about an hour ago. He believes Bill's body is in the hands of the Yugoslavian government. I need to bring him home.
I
know you do.
Did you know that he also had a gift for drawing?
No, he never said a word.
Oh, he wouldn't. He romanticized my painting. He used to sit and watch me paint for hours. I used to feel guilty and tried to make him go out and play. And he'd say, "Ma, what does a painting mean if nobody sees it?"
Maybe that's where he learned how to do what he believes in, you know? To take chances.
Maybe he took too many chances.
Do you think he would have been happy living life any other way?
No. 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 Vanessa.
Yes.
Sleep well.
No, stay out. Close the gate.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Steven.
This is Helena.
Helena. It's nice to meet you.
How have you been?
More miserable than I've ever been in my entire life. I miss you, Vanessa. Please don't judge me in how I handled the most painful moment of my life. I was an idiot. I do love you. I want a second chance. Your mother, your father, and I, we all want you back home.
I can't go back to my old life.
Well, we can build a new one. I mean, there was a lot there. There was a lot between us.
There was, yes, but it wasn't enough.
I blew it. I blew it with you, Vanessa. Couldn't stop thinking about work long enough to tell you how much you meant to me. How much I loved you. I really love you.
Stephen, it wasn't one thing you did or didn't do. It just wouldn't have worked. Even if I hadn't met Bill. And we would have been stuck pretending that it did.
As I was growing up, I believed that if I was a perfect little girl, you and Mom would love me. I tried so hard to be that perfect little girl, I never found out who I really was. Later, when you had the affair, I felt so angry and betrayed. I took revenge by locking a part of myself away from you and from everyone. I was so shut down that I almost married the wrong man. When I met Bill, I felt safe to unlock that part of myself. And for the first time in my life, I've taken a risk, and I know I've done the right thing. Dad, I'm not angry with you anymore. I hope you understand why I left you and Mom in the business. I want you to get to know the Vanessa that I'm coming to know. I know she's not perfect, and I also know that you love her anyway, as I love you.
Helena, come on, we're ready to leave. We have plenty of food here. Oh, when Helena goes out in the hills, she wants to be gone all day. Oh, well, I'll be glad for a long hike. Come on, you!
Well, no need to wait anymore.
I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! How am I gonna hike home?
But you won't have to. We're not going home yet. We're going to see the horses.
No, I don't think I can make that.
But you have to. I want to see the horses. It was one of Daddy's favorite things.
We'll go see the horses.
I miss Daddy. We never found him. How will he ever get to heaven?
Your daddy's in heaven.
Who do you know?
Your father once told me that after you're gone, heaven is having other people hold you in their hearts. So see, your daddy's in my heart, and he's in your grandmother's heart, and he's in your heart, too.
I like that.
Sweetie.
You two are too slow.
You're too fast.
I tried to get through this morning again to the network about Bill's remains. No one will talk to me. It's as though I'm being frozen right out.
What's going on? Why won't they release his body?
Something's up.
Daddy, Daddy!
I'm not a ghost. They wanted me to stay for debriefing, but I made them fly me straight here.
I can't believe we're lost again.
I think right.
Oh, do you? Left.
I could get lost with you forever. Well, do you want to?
What?
Get lost with me for the rest of your life?
Yes, I do.